Hey everybody, welcome back to the Vault, where music still matters. Tonight it is just me here, Robbie D, and our buddy here, Anthony Gordon, of course.
What's up?
So what's up, Anthony? Yeah.
What's up? What's
So
up?
tonight we are missing Jessamine tonight, but she's got a lot going on as far as her live gigs. She's, doing a lot of the stuff with the Vault. Plus, she's got some other things going on, so she's out tonight. But we do have a pretty important show for everybody tonight. Normally we'd be doing like our playlist reviews, we kind of go over that stuff. Today we're mainly going to talk about our format changes. We are getting ready to make a lot of huge changes here at the Vault. Mainly being, first off, we're getting rid of the playlist. I'm still going to make my playlist, so if you guys want to listen to it, it's still going to be there. We're just not really going to focus on it as much on the show itself. So to take that place, we are going to be focusing a lot more on local music. That's not just from where we're at. We're from Springfield, so we're going to do our local music, but we want your local music in here as well. So, like I said, got a lot going on with that. First being, we do have a Vault Presents live show coming up. That is June 24th that we're going to be doing that. Anthony, are you gonna make it out to that show, Anthony? Are you gonna be there with us?
Oh yeah, yes. Have to be there for that.
Right, absolutely. We've got a lot of good acts lined up for that. We'll have some posters and things like that out for it. Mainly, guys, I mean that's what we want to do tonight is just let you know all the things that we are fixing to do. And like I said, most of that is going to focus on local music itself, whether that being putting on the live shows. That's going to be our main focus, really, putting on live shows, getting a lot of acts together, a lot of interviews lined up with this. Anthony, I know that you know a lot of people in the music scene. I mean, you've been out there talking to people about these interviews, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, there's quite a good amount of bands out there, yeah, for sure. And at least our local scene, there's a lot of bands out there, and we got to get them all while we can.
Yeah, 100%, man. And what that mainly is going to boil down to is us doing interviews. Jessamine's going to do a lot of interviews. I'll be doing interviews. Me and Anthony will probably get together, do some interviews. We're just going to try to get as much local music in here as possible. So with that being said, we want your input as well. So, I mean, the people out there watching, sharing, tell your friends, if you have friends in bands, if you know local bands in your area that you want to see on the Vault, shoot us a message here on our Facebook page. You can find us on our Facebook page at The Vault RVWS. So look us up there. Like I said, send us a message if you do have any bands or you're in a band and you want to be on the show, interviewing, talk about your music. We'll, talk about any shows you have coming up as well. So going to be a huge part of it. Like I said, mainly we're focusing here on the local scene. We want to help out everybody we possibly can.
No matter what it is, either we want. I mean, if you're a rapper, or you're in a metal band, or you're a singer-songwriter, you do the loop station, the loop pedal style, music. No matter what it is, don't be afraid. We want to hear it. We want to talk to you about it, and we want to listen to it. So, just definitely holler at us for sure.
Yeah, 100%. And even more than some of that, we want to get it out there. We want to help you guys get exposed as well because. I mean, our slogan is, the Vault where music matters, still matters, and it matters most at the bottom level. That's the seed that grows into everything that we get, later on down the line. So that's what we're shooting for here, guys. So please hit us up. Let us know, anything that you possibly can about any local bands that you want to see on here or, that need to be out there. So that's going to be our main focus from now on. We are still going to do some album reviews. So, we're definitely not going to get rid of any of that because that's some of my favorite stuff. Get to listen to different music. One that we had actually kind of planned on doing today, we might as well kind of talk about since me and Anthony went ahead and took a listen to most of it, but is the new Ritz. Top of the Line is what it's called. I mean, I don't know about most of you guys. If you guys don't like Ritz, I don't really know much to say about it. Besides, he's amazing. This album was incredible. He killed it right off the bat. I mean, I know you loved it, Anthony. You had to, right?
Oh, it was fantastic. And even if you don't even know who it is, if you give it a listen within the first two songs, if you like rap, you're gonna automatically just want to listen to the whole album right after the first 2 songs. It's pretty good so far. I haven't heard anything bad off of it, so it's awesome.
Oh man, there's I like I said, I've listened to the whole thing too, and there's not really anything bad I can come up with of it. It's got a lot of skits and stuff. It's all real funny, all pretty on point.
Mm-hmm.
So I enjoyed it. It got me really, really, really pumped. I drank beer, sat out and listened to it, and oh man, I'm sure my neighbors hated it.
Yeah,
it's not one to be low volumes either. You know?
Well, I still have to listen to the other half of it. That's what I plan on doing tonight, is listen to the other half.
Well, it's not disappointing. I promise you that. It's just as good as the first half. Is there anything else that's come out recently that you've been kind of checking? I know you're into Thrice. Didn't Thrice just come out with a new album? Have you had a chance to listen to it?
No, it's not out yet. It doesn't come out until the 27th, I'm pretty sure, is when it comes out. But I know the new Hatebreed album is out now. I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
Yeah, my buddy at work told me. I think he said it was out today or tomorrow, one of the two. But yeah, he's been telling me that it's probably one of their best albums so far. So I'm definitely gonna check that out too if I have time tonight.
Yeah, that's a huge statement, man.
Well, from what he says, he says it's just like one of the angriest pieces of music he's ever heard from that band. So I imagine it's got to be on par with Perseverance or the one before that, the Blue album. What was that one called? Satisfaction in the Death of Desire. That one.
Yeah, they're both brutal. If it's more brutal than that, I mean, it's getting pretty intense.
I mean,
that's definitely one we have on our list. So.
Yeah, I definitely want to listen to that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, we'll check it out. We're gonna review it on the show for sure. Like I said, it is on our list. Dennis, is that the guy that you work with, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who requested it a while back. It's now coming out. So
what album was it?
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, I've been listening to mainly a lot of old school stuff lately. For some reason, I've been bumping a lot of UGK. It's hard to kind of get off that kick. UGK is so gangster in there.
Oh yeah,
yes, dude. I mean, that Houston stuff is great. So that's really what I've been focusing on lately. That and this dude named Sweet the Kid. I've played him on a couple of my playlists.
Yes, you have.
His album's only got 6 tracks on it, so I mean, it's not like a huge album, but every song is different. Every song is great. I've been playing that CD on pretty much repeat.
And mainly, I've been kind of just been biding my time until the Thrice album comes out. So I'm just listening to like just a good mixture of just good stuff. But I'm not gonna listen to anything else like that. I'm gonna specifically wait for until I get this one. I don't want to listen to anything else until this album. I'm just gonna keep listening to stuff I've already heard. Yeah, right. I want that one. That's the one I've been waiting for the whole year now, or since they started talking about it, or however long, because they've been on like a 4-year hiatus. Oh, wow. So like this is the first thing that they've made in 4 years, so it's gonna be pretty awesome.
Right. I mean, Spotify had to have had a single or something off it, right? Because I remember I just saw
there's 2 songs that they released already. They're awesome. I've already been jamming them hard.
Right. Okay, well, that'll be one to look forward to. I've never been a big Thrice fan. I just never really checked them out that much. I'll definitely listen to this new album because I'm assuming that we'll definitely do a review on it, with it being one of your favorite bands. And then
you should at least listen to the one that they put out before they went on the hiatus, because it's their masterpiece album. It's 4 albums, and each album has like 10 songs at least, and it's like a theme album. So they did, it's like one album, but there's 4 total.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like installments in the story almost, right?
It's like a theme to the album, and each CD has its own name, and each CD has 10 tracks on it. It's awesome.
Wow.
And that was the last one they put out. The last one they put out before they went on the hiatus. Should definitely listen to that one because it's amazing.
Is this going to be in the same theme, this album, or is it?
No, they always change it up. They're always. That's why I like them so much, because they always make something different every single time. It's not the same stuff every time. They're always evolving, which that's what music is. So
absolutely, that's what it is to be an artist. If you stay the same, then I mean, I will play that one part and I'll be like, well, you did it before, so good job. I'm kind of sick of it now. That's one reason I love Tech9 so much. He's like that.
Yeah, you can only do it like 2 albums, and then you got to do something else. I mean, you could probably you can get away with it on your sophomore album,
right?
But
yeah,
any more than that, sorry, no, you can't do that anymore. No,
you gotta step it up from there.
Because the first one, the first one, everyone hears it and they're just like, yes, this is awesome, and listen to it forever. And you come out with another one, and it's like, yeah, this is awesome, but then you're like, I want something different in the next one.
Yeah, this is not so awesome again.
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely. And like I said, that's why I like Tech9 so much. I mean, he does. His first album, Delic was like all over drum and bass beats, and then to come to like King of Darkness, KOD, which is like a weird, super dark album. I mean, you can just kind of tell where he is in his life based on his album when he puts out at that time, which is cool. It kind of gives you some insight to a person. So I mean, other than that, like I've been focusing on a lot of these local groups, a lot of local rappers. Right now the market is just so flooded with video rappers. I mean, they do video verses. They come out with one verse and they spit it, and it's usually pretty hot, But then that's it. None of them really do much after that. They don't seem like they're gonna have much longevity as far as a rapper, and just by doing these videos. So I've been trying to reach out to some of these cats and trying to get them on the show, or trying to just at least hear some more of their music. And a couple of them have came through. A couple of them are real good. So those will be some local people that I'll be talking about. Not gonna tell you who yet, because we'll build that up here a little bit later. So just be looking out for that. Because like I said, there's a lot of these cats that are real good and that deserve to do more than just sit in their bedroom and spit a verse into a video and then get a 1,000 likes or 10,000 likes. What I mean? There should be more to it than that.
I never knew that the YouTube verse thing. I never knew that it even existed. I thought everyone just did it the old style way and just made mixtapes.
No, I mean they do make mixtapes, but you don't have to grind that hard anymore. You can just make these video verses if you can figure out how to do it afterwards. Anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some of these kids aren't going to do that, but some of them will. They just got to realize how to market and put it out right.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of them have skill, man. And what's crazy is how young these kids are coming out. These kids that are coming out rapping right now, I call them kids because I'm 30, they're like 17, 18 years old, and they're just killing it. It's like, man, I don't know if it's because they got more exposure growing up, being on the internet and getting all of these different styles of rappers and stuff in, but man, they're like 17. This kid Token that's blowing up, he was just on Sway. Like an 8-minute freestyle blew any rapper out of the water. Written freestyle, whatever, killed him. Made one of the people on the show cry. Dude, 17.
I mean, if you think about it, like realistically, whenever you were 17, we didn't have technology like that. We couldn't, exactly. We couldn't make videos like that and just broadcast it to everyone to see. Right. So you had to grind it out. You had to go out there and do shows and go on tours. And now you could literally just be in your house with your iPhone.
Yep.
And that's it.
Nope, that's all it takes.
And then that's all. So it's nowadays it's just it's the market's flooded because people are more able to be able to do it now with ease.
Yeah.
That's why
yeah, and they start doing it younger because they have that access too. So then by the time they hit 17 or 18, they're already pretty damn good. And they've got to be sitting around and reading dictionaries, man. These kids have to be reading dictionaries or something because their vocabulary is just like better than mine. I'm a grown-ass man,
Yeah. Well, we would go outside and like do stuff and not stare at something for like hours at a time at a day. You know what I'm saying? When we were bored, we would like pick up a stick and throw it, and it was awesome.
Yeah, or turn it into a gun.
Don't get me wrong. We're not that old, but but still, even at that time, you didn't have phones and iPads and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just way more. They know, they learn this stuff at an early age, but that was when me and you were like roller skating with a BB gun down the street, like shooting stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I would have had the same stuff and when I was 12, I would have been doing the same thing these people are doing. So I'm not hating at all.
No.
Because I'd be doing the same exact thing that they would be doing.
Mm-hmm. absolutely. I just, like I said, I just, hope some of these kids that are doing it take it a step further and not just stop with these video verses, because some of them have a lot of skill. This one that I have been talking to sent me a CD, man. And it was pretty impressive as far as an 18-year-old goes, and his first album not doing anything, and there's a couple of them from over there on the East Coast that are coming out hard. And this Team Backpack thing helps a lot of these people too, but a lot of them don't make it on there. So, checking out some of these kids that don't make it on there, they're still really good. They're not Team Backpack good, which just, that's saying a lot to be on that show, really, just audition all that. But yes, I mean, that's you said, you don't really see these very often, these YouTube videos. My Facebook page is flooded. Like, I don't know what I did. I liked a couple of them, and then Facebook started suggesting people, and so I just started liking all these rappers.
Yeah, you just keep hitting the button. You can't stop because you keep seeing stuff that's like, I want to listen to that maybe.
right. And so now I get all these like video verses, and that's like 80% of what pops up in my Facebook feed is people spitting video verses, which is awesome. I mean, I don't mind it at all. There's a few of them that are real good. So, and if you follow my page too, guys, I'll share those. I'll be sharing some of those kids on the vault too, the ones I've been talking to anyway. So keep an eye out for that, because I mean, like I said, these kids are gonna make some noise or not, but I'd like to at least throw them out there and show people who they are. They need the views, they need the support. So that's what we're here for.
Or even if maybe somebody that's watching this, knows of someone playing a show and they're good or something like that, maybe, send us a message and be like, hey, check out this guy on blah, blah, blah. That would be cool too. If you suggested someone that maybe we hadn't heard of in that local area or something, that would be cool too.
100%. Like I said, I mean, as much feedback as you guys as an audience want to give, as fans, send us messages, man. Local bands, local artists, rappers, any of it. We want to take it in. We want to put it on the show. And that's like I said, what we're mainly going to be shooting for here. I said, Jessamine, unfortunately, is out this week. She will be back in full effect next week. I did get a chance to go see her last Friday. Bert's, of course, she killed it. I didn't stay and watch many of the other bands there. Had some things going on, but
as always,
right? But she's amazing. She's real good. That's why she's out tonight. She's got to practice for some gigs coming up. And I did not make it out to the Rob Bailey and the Springfield Famous show on Saturday, but apparently it was so awesome that they're doing it again. So they are doing an encore show for that on, let's see here, May 28th. So Rob Bailey and the Springfield Famous will be doing a repeat of Disney cover show with other cover bands on that bill as well. So that's May 28th. I posted it on there. Like I said, it must have been so awesome the first time that I really want to do it again. So, hey, check it out. Like I said, we posted it on there. Also, go back and check out Jessamine's interview she did with Rob Bailey, where they did a genre talk on ska. Really interesting talk. Really cool guy. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's pretty much all we had for you tonight. Like I said, we just kind of wanted to keep it real short, sweet, let you know about the changes that are coming up. And like I said, those are going to be these Vault Live Present shows. That first one we are doing is on June 24th at the Outland Bar. That's downstairs in Springfield, Missouri. It's a Vault Presents acoustic sessions. So it'll be all acoustic show. We have a variety of acoustic music, though. So it's not just going to be all singer-songwriter. We got a punk artist. We'll release all the artists here come pretty soon. We'll get a poster out for that and share it with everybody. So definitely check that out. We'll be sharing that event also. But like I said, guys, local is what we're going to be focusing on from now on. So if you know any bands, any rappers, any kind of musician, refer them to us. Send us a message. Have them send us a message. Tag them on our page. Whatever you want to do, just let us know, and we would love to talk to you. All right, Anthony, do you have anything else to add to this?
Just normal. We're gonna keep up to doing the album reviews, which I love doing. So I want to keep doing that, and maybe you also can suggest them as well to review. We'll talk about it, because sometimes we may have an actual schedule, laid out or whatever, but definitely suggest as much as you want, and we'll, check them out. I would like to, because I don't know what's coming out all the time, So that, and that's pretty much what I think. Anything else?
Cool, man. Well, yeah, Ed, definitely. So if you have any albums you want us to review, throw them out here. We'll put them on a list. We'll get them in. Like I said, we do have a lot of changes coming up, so this may take a little bit to get to them, but we will make sure we do that. But again, send us bands, musicians, artists. We want to talk to all of them. Doesn't matter if they're from Springfield area or elsewhere. Just get them to us. You know what I mean? So that's all we have for you this evening. I'm glad you guys are watching. Stay tuned in for all these great changes coming to you. Like I said, here at the Vault, where music still matters. You can check us out on Twitter. That's at the Vault Music 1. So look us up on there. You can also check us out at the Vault Reviews on YouTube. So that's where everything is broadcasted. So thank you guys very much. Have a great night.
Thank you.